Hey there, Coastal Bend. KIII Sports Director Chris Thomason joined once again for our Hang Time segment with Islanders men's basketball coach Steve Lutz. Coach, thanks for joining us again.
No problem. Great to be on with you, Chris.
All right, Coach. So it was kind of a Jekyll and Hyde week last week for you guys. You lost a 14-point lead in the second half to Southeastern Louisiana, lost that game. But then you turned around Saturday and you really took it to New Orleans, 97-79. So what worked better for you on both ends of the court in that second game?
Well, first of all, we made 16 threes, which anytime you can make 16 threes, that's going to give you an opportunity to have some defensive lapses or just, maybe not play up to par. That's not the norm. So, offensively, Trey Tennyson was fantastic. Ross made a couple. Isaac made a few. So anytime you can do that, you're going to put the other team behind. But, I thought in the first half, with both teams, Southeastern and New Orleans, we were pretty good defensively. It's our second half that's been happening.
Yeah, and I know Trevian really went off in that game. 6 of 10 from three-point range, 28 points in that UNO game. So I guess we just saw really how capable he is of taking over a game, right?
100%. I think Trevian Tennyson is one of the best shooters in our league. He's one of the better shooters that I've coached, and he deserves to be because he spends an enormous amount of time shooting the basketball and working on his game in the gym. I don't know that I've kind of been officing out of the field house since the break, and I don't know that there's a morning that I do not see him in the gym working out with one of our grad assistants or even working out by himself.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of road games this week now. You guys hitting the road at Lamar on Thursday and then at Houston Christian on Saturday. So what are your thoughts about heading up north there a little bit and taking on the Cardinals and the Huskies?
Well, I actually kind of like it. I mean, anytime you can get in the bus and not have a lot of distractions with your teammates and your staff for 4 or 5 hours, I think that's a great opportunity for bonding. I think, it's an opportunity maybe to watch a movie, to have some fun, play some cards, play dominoes, whatever those guys, like to do. But it takes a lot of stress out of your day. So while you're always worried about going on the road, I also think that it can be a benefit for your team, and obviously that's how we try to make it. If we're going to go out on the road, we'll try to practice at the Houston Rockets facility, or we'll go maybe to the University of Houston and practice, to do something different, to experience something different. But at the same time, to have fun, to find a good meal. Like when we were in San Antonio, we went to the place that serves hibachi, and the guys love it. But, you still have to concentrate on making sure that you be focused on Thursday and Saturday, because you're going to face, two good opponents on their home floors. And, especially Lamar. They've gotten a couple guys eligible here lately, so they're almost, they've got a couple guys that are back in the lineup healthy, so they're almost a brand new team.
How cool is it for the guys when they get to practice in a cooler facility like that, especially like you said, maybe the Rockets facility, someplace like that?
Yeah, no, it's great. Last year when we were in Minnesota playing at the University of Minnesota, we went to the Timberwolves facility. This year we're already scheduled when we go play New Orleans and Southeastern. We're going to go to the Pelicans practice facility, and I think we're going to actually make a Pelicans game that Saturday night. So, all of these guys aspire to be NBA players or to be professionals at some level. And, if it can give them a taste of what it takes to be a professional, to see what it looks like at the next level, that can't do anything but help our program and help them towards reaching their goals.
Now, I'm not sure how big of an NFL guy you are. I know you are a Texan, so are you a Cowboys fan?
You know what? I'm not. I married a lady from Kansas City, so we've been Chiefs fans for a long time. But I did see you at Little Woodrow's last night live, so I did catch that.
Okay, so then you can be a little unbiased here. Do you see the Cowboys beating the 49ers and reaching their first NFC championship since 1996?
I think that's going to be a long shot, But I tell you what, I watched a little bit of the game, especially in the first half last night, and I thought their offense was terrific. If they can play that way offensively, they're going to put themselves in a position to make it a really, really good game.
All right, well, we'll see what happens, and good luck to your Chiefs this weekend. I know they might maybe have the least competitive game out of the bunch against the Jaguars, but hey, you never know.
I hear you. I hope that they have a very uncompetitive game and they cruise to victory as I do for the Islanders as well. I'd like to get 2 wins on the road this week.
All right, well, there you go, Coach Lutz. I appreciate the time, and good luck on the road this week.
Thanks, Chris.
All right, thanks again, Coastal Ben, and we'll see you again next time on Hang Time.